All right, guys, welcome back. TCAM Performance Channel. We're up here. Kevin Mullins, the Galaxie, TCAM Power Plant. Did some updates to the Galaxie. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, changed turbo kits. We're going to try out some Hart's turbochargers on this deal. Went from 86s, I think, to these are 88s. Precision 86s, which run good for us. We're going to try these 88s, see how they do. Rock solid, just got done doing a turbo kit. We're about finished bolting it on up, but
looks awesome.
Turbo
kit.
Steven, he knocked this thing out the park.
Steven has done turbo kits for us. Everyone I see, flawless. Like, they are absolutely perfect. The exhaust on here, it's like, I don't know how he does it. He does a great job.
I don't either. You know, a few things, like I've had Jared's Corvette over the years, and he done the turbo kit on that, and then like you get it back, it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do nothing. Like it's what it's supposed to do when you pick something up from somebody.
And that's kind of rare in the performance industry, that someone actually does exactly what they say they're going to do.
Right.
But Steven and the guys at Rock Solid Motorsports, at least my experience, has been nothing but perfect.
Same here.
Yours looks the same.
That's why I was like doing it. Like, man, if Steven can do it, you know, we'll see if he'll do it.
So turbo's kind of in the same location?
Yeah, same location. Just packaged a little different. They're physically a little bigger, you know, going to the 88 millimeters. But I'm interested to see how this thing spools and acts. We'll see. Yeah.
Motor, what's the deal on the motor? Obviously, you guys built it.
Yeah, same deal. TCAM, billet block, cast heads. We're actually working on a set of billet heads. It's coming.
You guys hear that? All the Coyote guys out there are just losing it.
I'm hoping we're going to start machining them things in the next couple weeks.
So you guys are going to manufacture the billet heads?
Right here.
In-house? Wow.
So it's a lot of drawing, a lot of homework, like hours and hours and hours of trying to get this done. The guys at Lawful Fabrication, our sister company, is helping us out with a lot of that, and you know, really front to back of this operation. But that's going to be a game changer. You know, the Coyote platform, everybody uses stock casting heads, which don't get me wrong, you make a lot of power with them, but they're thin in a lot of areas and they move around. The seats move around. Just so much you can do with them. But when you're trying to make 3,000-4,000 horsepower, stuff moving around.
Crazy that you guys make that kind of power on stock heads.
Crazy.
At the moment, no one out there is making aftermarket heads.
At the moment, I mean, some guys claiming they're coming, but
a lot of talk.
A lot of talk.
Haven't seen it yet.
But we're hoping we'll be machining some in the next couple weeks.
Wow, that's awesome.
So February, we're hoping to be machining them, and the first set, I'm sure we'll go on this. I'm sure there's going to be several revisions.
This will be your R&D mobile.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're going to be tearing a lot of shit up. Tearing a lot of shit up.
Well, you know, TCAM, we've been doing Coyotes for a long time now. We do a lot of them, a lot of sleeve jobs, a lot of short blocks for other engine builders, a lot of racers. But everything we learn in this deal, we pass it on to our customers. Us running this car has actually gave us the ability to really R&D test. Hey, this didn't work. This did work. Hey, this is holding up great. You know, so a lot of everything we're learning with this program is directly getting forth positive vibes to customer builds.
Yeah. You're doing everything you learn from here, implement it to the customers. They go faster without having to pay for it. You pay for it.
Pretty much.
Wow, what a guy! What a guy!
Well, you know, we make chain guides and things like that here. We're experimenting with different material. Like literally, like if I pulled the valve covers off and showed you, and you're like, oh dang, you know, we're experimenting with a lot of things in this deal. Some things work, some things don't. This is any R&D project.
Yeah. You have to try it to see.
Got to try and see.
Yeah. Well, it looks great up here. Any other updates on the car? You guys, when's the last time you ran the car?
We went to
Georgia, I think, right?
Mod Nationals. Went to Mod Nationals, had an injector wire come unplugged and tore the motor up for that reason. Like, we tore some shit up, but honestly, it's just been a lot of bad luck. I mean, really.
Yeah.
It's really been bad luck. It's not necessarily the motor's fault or, you know, my fault of putting, you know, 200 on the gate or nothing. It's just bad luck, you know.
Racing.
That's part of it.
Yeah, definitely.
But, you know, another thing we got is we've had issues with the car. Actually, we got it back from the race, fixed the motor, or we burned it up, and then we put it on the dyno. And I hadn't dynoed this thing in a year or something. And when I put it on the dyno, this thing was just shaking like crazy. I mean, like a damn wash machine.
I've seen it before. The Black Sheep way back in the day had a bent axle flange, and it causes hell on the dyno.
Oh man,
it's had something going on the rear end too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a train wreck, and honestly, I think that's why this thing's been really sensitive on the starting line, like the track getting pristine. I mean, we went threes with it, you know, testing a Rockingham, but honestly, the track was really good. I mean, really good. anytime the track is, say, mediocre, I've been struggling with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that this is a lot of problems, or the rear end was a lot of problems that for the struggling.
So what did you find? Was that axle or rear end, or just altogether something funky?
The rear end housing is bent, for sure. Axle flanges are bent, for sure. So, I mean, it was all whopped up. I can't believe we've done what we've done, to be honest.
Damn.
But
Well, there's your answer right here.
We got the new hammer knocked out of rear end here. So let's unbox this thing.
All right, let's see it. Packing peanuts for the win.
Yeah, this is
I'm so happy we're not at my shop, so I don't have to clean up the mess. Damn, this thing is this thing is gangster.
It's like Christmas time.
I know, right? Oh my God,
Wow.
This thing is a unit, dude.
There it is.
Do we set it down?
I don't know. I'm scared to scratch it.
Damn.
Wow. Well, yeah, this one here, full floater deal. Yeah,
So what did you have in the car previously?
It was a Fab 9.
Was it floater or no?
No
Non-floater?
floater. Jared Tucker done it. Edel Barn worked good. No problem. But after time, and I think when I spun around at Bradenton, I'm pretty sure that didn't do no favors for it. So
Yeah, it's probably a lot of side load. You went like back and forth about 40 times.
yeah, fishtailing, showing off a little bit.
This thing is gangster. So the floater end's big upgrade.
Yeah. So
That's huge.
safety and strength. I mean, cars making this kind of power and this weight. I mean, this thing ain't exactly light. So
Yeah. So for everyone that doesn't know what the floater is, the axle will just be splined on both sides and has an outer hub. So that way, the axle flange is not directly linked to the axle. So if you do have something that happens to the axle, you can pull the axle out and the flange and everything's good. It's got an outer bearing.
Brake axle, you ain't gonna lose your wheel.
Exactly. This thing is badass. Infinite adjustable brackets on the top too. Look at all your adjustment. Dude, you're gonna be able to check the bar.
Man, I'll be able to look at that bar like crazy.
That thing is awesome. And so what? He welds this thing all up and then clear coats it, so it looks like this badass.
I told him I wanted it clear. He said it turned out a little darker for some reason.
I think it looks good.
But no, it looks great. I'm good with it.
And what's this, like carbon support on it?
That is wild. I didn't know it was gonna come with that.
Dude.
Tie downs, for easy access to tying the thing down.
And then all of the adjustment for your shock brackets. And this is big. I've never seen a rear end come with brake lines on it.
That's great.
That's huge.
Wishbone mount up here already.
I like the wishbone on the top. Makes it easy to get the trunk out if you have to. This thing's awesome.
But no, hopefully this right here will solve a lot of our, not being consistent problems, on a decent track. Or on a marginal track, we'll call it.
Well, it seems like you probably got some work to do because you got to leave on Sunday.
I'm supposed to leave on Sunday, yeah.
Supposed to leave on Sunday. So next outing for the car.
We're going to attempt to go to Bradenton, US Street Nationals, see what happens between now and the weekend, and maybe we can get it together and go.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, this is a badass piece. You guys got it directly from Hammer Concepts?
Hammer Concept, yeah, they hooked us up with it as far as... I told him we got a deadline, and I told him I was trying to go to this race. He got it for us, and he said he'd do what he could do. He's busy, but I think it was 3 or 4 weeks. Got it. So
that's awesome. Well, the Coyote powered Galaxie is just getting more badass by the minute. Badass. Literally.
380s on the way. Actually, we'll run no time. I don't know what it's going to run ever.
That's awesome.